Messages from Shaltazar, the peace that lives within the question. Greetings, dear ones, we are Shaltazar, the Gavish Paninu, the energy of 33, the Master Teacher, and the energy of 44, the Master Healer. You live in a world that often urges you to search, to strive, to seek endlessly for answers. But we invite you to pause and consider, what if the truest peace comes not from finding answers, but from learning to rest in the beauty of the questions themselves? You are taught to chase meaning, to pursue the elusive right answer to the great mysteries of life. But what if there is no single right answer? What if the very nature of truth is fluid, ever shifting, as your perspective and your consciousness expand and evolve? Truth is not a fixed destination, but a living, breathing energy that transforms as you grow. The truths you hold today may have served you well, yet as you open to new experiences, deeper wisdom, and greater compassion, those truths may soften, deepen, or even dissolve. This is not a failure or a contradiction, but the natural evolution of your soul's understanding. One answer that feels true today may feel incomplete tomorrow. For truth is a river that flows with currents of your awareness. As you embrace this fluidity of truth, you release the fear of being wrong. You come to understand that being right is not the goal of the soul's journey. Instead, you cultivate the courage to explore, to question, and to grow. This creates a profound self-assurance, an inner knowing that your truth is allowed to evolve just as you are. You no longer need to defend what once served you, nor resist the emergence of new wisdom. In this way, the journey toward your ever-deepening truth becomes one of freedom, trust, and great peace. And as you embrace this ever-evolving journey of truth, a new way of being becomes possible, one where you sit peacefully with the questions themselves. And so, we encourage you to become comfortable with the questions that life presents, to sit with them, to savor them, to allow them to ripple through your being without the compulsion to resolve them quickly. There is great wisdom in lingering within the question, for it stirs your curiosity, your openness, your growth. The mind desires certainty. It longs for absolutes. Yet the nature of existence is not absolute. It is an unfolding dance of discovery. Allow the questions to live within you as companions on your journey. Let them percolate through your awareness, moving in and out of consciousness, shaping you in unseen ways. And as you do, remember the vital role of patience in this process. Many of you have been taught that immediate answers are essential, that swift resolution equates to success, but the soul moves to a different rhythm. The deep truths often arise slowly, ripening over time. By embracing patience, you honor the wisdom of your unfolding, allowing answers to surface in their perfect timing, free of pressure or force. And when an answer arises, welcome it. Do not cling to it. Let it serve you for as long as it feels aligned with your deepest knowing. And when it no longer does, release it with grace and seek anew. This is the eternal flow of growth and evolution. Understand that your truth is yours alone, born from your unique experiences, your inner wisdom, your soul's unfolding. Honor the truths of others without trying to impose your own upon them, for no two beings walk the same path or gaze upon life from the same vantage point. You are not here to race toward final answers. The game of life is not one to be hurried through or conquered. It is a sacred unfolding, a divine dance to be savored, to move and evolve, to rise and fall, to feel the spectrum of human experience with presence and compassion. Even your moments of uncertainty, of doubt, of not knowing are sacred. Be at peace within them, for the absence of answers is not a void. It is a fertile ground where new awareness may take root. And as you learn to dwell peacefully within the questions, you will begin to perceive the isness of life, the sacred perfection of each moment exactly as it is, without rushing to the next answer, without striving for completion. You come to rest in the exquisite unfolding of existence. In this space of allowing, you will sense the beauty, the wisdom, the love that permeates all that is. It is through patience and presence that the isness reveals itself. For life itself is not a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be lived. To witness life in its isness is to enter the flow of the divine. And so, we invite you to release the need for certainty, let go of the compulsion to be right, to measure your answers against those of others. Rest in the knowing that life is not about the destination, but the journey itself. The questions, the seeking, the discovering. This is where life's true richness lies. Savor it, trust it, allow it, and know that in the eyes of the divine, you are perfect as you are, ever becoming, ever unfolding. And so it is.